I drift in and out. Sometimes the empty-eyed monsters return to haunt and beat me. I accept their punishment with numbness and acceptance. Other times I am adrift in a black void where I feel nothing and know nothing. Amidst these alternating states of consciousness and unconsciousness, I come to and see Marsden waving a pencil in the distance, as if he's trying to use it. No words or shapes appear before him. I curse the stencil, Marsden yells as I'm aware there's a wet rag on my head. Then I fall back to sleep and think nothing more of it. Finally, I open my eyes fully and notice right away that the unrelenting agony has softened to an ache. Kate enters my vision. You're finally back? Think so. Feel the wagon moving. How long was I out? A few hours, Kate says as I notice her torn shirt sleeve. What happened to your sleeve? Had to make a rag. For you. Oh, thank you. I sit up with a struggle, stiffness and soreness announcing themselves in my body. Be careful, Kate offers. I look past her and at a collection of shacks in distance, grouped together like a town. Blackbirds fly overhead. Smoke drifts up from the town. Martin turns to everyone. We're home. Let us rejoice. Times will soon be much better. Martin smiles, but only grunts and muttering answer his words. Stay quiet as a wagon. The monsters pick up the pace. Will they live through the coming hours? I do not know. We enter the town swiftly and move down the town's main street. I stare at the surrounding houses. Most are put together with driftwood timber, misshapen stone, and broken metal. A lot of them look as if they might fall apart at any moment. Two goblins move down the other side of the street and direct sharp eyes at myself and Kate. A slim, pale-skinned man with a ragged top hat opens his mouth and reveals his long, vampiric fangs. Standing next to him is a burly and bearded man. His eyes flash yellow, and he shows me thick claws extending from his fingertips. On the other side of the road, a fragmented ghost looks out from the alley. Parts of her body are flesh and blood. The rest of it is a spectral and see-through. She has a dress on and stares at me with these sad, empty, sad eyes. I inch back from the bars of the cage. Quite a strange place, I'd say. Kate stares at the floor. More and more citizens of the town come out as the wagon moves farther and farther into town. Demons, goblins, ghosts, werewolves, vampires, elves, trolls, and fairies are out. Some of them look old, wizened, and holding onto small canes. Others are children and lean against their supposed parents. No one smiles at us. No one waves. All of them have this emptiness in their eyes, like every little bit of hope has been taken from them. Marsden looks around at everyone. Friends, I have something to show you. Come along. Come to the square. All will be revealed. He shouts to them. Small nods and little grunts slowly receives. Still, most in the fall of the procession leading through town. We reach the end of the street and enter the town square where small, cobbled together houses encircle a plaza. Most of them appear to be empty with no light in them. A few of them have collapsed into rubble and torn wood. In the middle of the square, there's a vandalized brown bronze statue of a man in a housecoat. Waving a pencil in his hands, dyed paint of different shades covers it. In large red letters, it reads "Kill all writers." Tim, point at it. Calm down, Kate says to me. Tim, softly say. The goblin driver stops the wagon right before the statue and jumps off it and onto the ground. Spread the word. Tell people to come to the square. Marsden orders the surrounding monsters and they take off to carry out his orders. Sit in the cage and shuffle my feet. No opportunity to escape. I'm scared, said Kate. Me too. She stares at the ground. Do you blame me? She asks. For what? Bringing us here? Oh, no. I look at her. Why not? What would be the point of that? The answer. Town square fills up with all types of supernatural people, all waiting to hear what Marsden has to say. Welcome, welcome. Don't be shy. Come closer, Marsden says to everyone. More people come in, and in a matter of a few minutes, the plaza is almost full. Friends, friends. Marsden walks forward and stares out over the crowd. Once we came to the statue in happier times. We come to hopes and dreams and speak them before the statue. And the writer appear and grant us our wishes. Does everyone here remember those times? Marsden asks, and several heads nod in the crowd. I remember those times. The crops would pass my knee. People played in the fields. There's laughter on every porch and every bar. People ate their fill and then some. In those days, the writer was always there, bringing the rain in the midst of a drought, or taking away when there was flooding. Then one day he did not answer. He kept not answering, and our fortunes wasn't what things are now, but no more. Today we take back those old days and stride into something new, one where we have control. Marsden walks over to the cage, opens it, yanks me out, and tosses me onto the ground. Where are you taking him? Kay yells. Marsden shuts the cage in her face and drags me to the statue as I stumble to my feet. You don't need to be so rough, I tell Marsden. I'll be as rough as I want to be. He tugs my arm, which feels like he's trying to tear it off. Marsden throws me into hard dirt before the statue. Specks of soil and tiny rocks enter my mouth, and I spit them onto the ground. Marsden turns to the crowd. I will ask the writer one last time. This time I'll offer this up. Marsden holds up a pencil. No writer can ignore a pencil, right? He says the crowd as whispers spread throughout the people. Marsden stands before the statue and offers out the pencil. Writer, hear me. Grace us with your pencils. As tribute, I offer this pencil and this writer. Marsden holds it up for a few moments. Nothing happens. Suddenly the crowd breaks out in angry muttering. Hey Marsden, have you ever heard of the boy who cried wolf? A lone voice shouts from amongst the gathered people. Traces of laughter break out in the crowd. Marsden does not look back, but I can see his eyes flaring with rage. Writer, peer, grace us with thy presence, he beckons again. I don't think it's working, I whisper. Silence. Marsden slaps me in the face with his heavy hand. With my cheek in pain, I spit blood onto the ground. Hey Marsden, how about you just let us go? Kate yells out, but Marsden ignores her. Oh, dearly great writer, I ask again, come to us. Marsden yells out. Nothing happens. Fuck. Marsden kicks me in the stomach and I roll over to grunt in discomfort. If you give me, with the breath taken out of me, I struggle to speak the words. It gave you what? Marsden leans down to me. Give me the pencil. I can send a message to the writer. Sarah, as I find my breath again. I cannot give you the pencil. Marsden stares, says me. You might have to. I nod towards the crowd. Their once empty eyes taken on fiery rage. Pitchforks, rusty swords, and clubs appear in the crowd. That is a problem, Marsden says. Places his hand on the sword. Do you really think you can kill all of them? I ask. All of them? I don't know, but enough to make a statement. You want to die to make a statement, I ask? Marsden stares at me. I think he's considering something. Whether murder or his own death, I'm not sure. Marsden tosses the pencil to me and I catch it. Instantly pulls me up and stands me before the statue. He stands right at my side. Draw anything else and I'll gut you before you have a chance to finish the sentence. Marsden rests his blade against the side of my neck. I gulp and consider the words in my mind. I write this for the writer. Come to us, grace us with thy presence. I write the words in glowing yellow words. As soon as I finish, Marsden takes the pencil out of my hands. You guys hope he comes, Marsden tells me. So do I answer. Not sure if I've written my way to my own death. Nothing happens. The townsfolk raise their pikes and pieces of wood. A massive troll steps forward of the crowd, holding aloft a massive piece of timber. Earrings hang from his ears, and a mane of green hair extends down his back. He's dressed in loose and torn clothing. Marsden, we've heard your falsehoods and lack of action. You don't care about this town at all. Give us the pencil. The troll holds out his hand. No. Give me a few moments, You'll see, Jackal, Marsden says. No, Marsden, that's it. You're done. Marsden marches towards Marsden with the townspeople walking alongside him. Very well. Marsden walks towards Jackal. Marsden's own troops stay aside, letting us see caution on some of their faces, concern on others. Caution goes as I stumble my feet. Now's my moment as I stumble towards the cage.